Hey, good evening, everybody. I might post this video tonight. I had just posted that other one from, I made it last week, but it's been about a year since I posted videos, so I was, nervous about doing it, and then I said, well, you know what, all that time I was, drinking alcohol, I was posting ridiculous things on Facebook and acting like it. I said, this is something positive, and with the help of God, it'll, help somebody down the road. I want to talk to you. It's something that it's difficult. Spirituality and faith, um, I believe it's needed for recovery. Unfortunately, when you're at your breaking point, it's the last thing anybody wants to hear. Um, Very difficult. Um, so, what happened for me is, let me tell you, I was raised Roman Catholic. Grew up in Long Island. Uh, Went to church every Sunday, Catholic school, the whole bit. When I got older, I just kind of stopped going to church. I mean, it was, Catholics, you don't really study the Bible and stuff like that. You just kind of learn what it's different. Um, and I don't want to get into religions or something like that. I'm not a religious person today. I don't go to any church. I don't believe in organized religion. That kind of just came over time. And then um, when I found a way to communicate with my creator, recently, I realized I don't need to go to church for that. That's just my own thing. If you go to church and it works for you, you do it. Um, so when I got, I was basically my religious history. I was Catholic and all that. So when I when I got sober, um, I believed in God. I knew there had to be something more than this, but like everybody else, I'm confused. I didn't know how to talk to him, and I had a counselor at one of my programs that was a very religious lady, and almost to the point where she tried to push religion on me, which I don't like it. I just don't like people doing that. But she was, um, I don't know, her aura. She had a godly way about her, and she would talk to me, and she was very positive. She worked for the Marine Corps for years as a therapist, and wanted to retire down to Florida and worked at this place part time. And she really got me praying again, and taught me how to pray. And so when I do it, I mean, I laugh. You see it on Facebook all the time. People want $1 million or pray for me to get a job. That's not the way it works. It's not. Now I pray for other people. I pray that, my outcomes and situations are going to be okay. And then I try to live my life doing just the next right thing, doing the next positive thing, whatever it is. If I'm going to quote a lawn care job, uh, you know, my head's always telling me, do the right thing. And it's paid off. And it's such a simple way of living. I just do the right thing and I put a little faith in my higher power, who I call God. Um, and nothing. My life is so much better than that. And for that, my life is so much better for that. I don't worry about things. I was a neurotic mess. I naturally have anxiety problems. When I got sober, I came out of detox. Oh, it was horrible. I think it was worse for my wife and my children for the first 3 to 4 months um, than it was when I was drinking. Um, so yeah, the guy that ran the outpatient program I went to, he said, he's like, you don't need to find God to get sober, but you need to find some faith, and I do believe that's true. And another spiritual experience, if you will, that I had is, my relationship with my girls. I see my higher power through them. I thought I was being a good dad. I was, in my mind, trying to do the best I could to pay bills and do what a dad does. But I mean, really, my daughters were terrified of me. I didn't know how bad it was. I had no idea. They were absolutely terrified of me. And over the past year, I've grown. I mean, kids are super forgiving. They understand more than we think at that age. So, but I've built a relationship with the three of them By the way, if anybody's watching this and doesn't know, my wife and I are 6-year-old triplets. But I have a relationship with those 3 girls. I mean, Chrissy's so funny about it. She, they want to run outside and do everything with me. They want to go to the dump with me. They want to do this. They want to do that. They almost drive me crazy, but I love every second of it. They're my reason for everything, my family, and all I can say is, folks, you can do it too. It's not, you gotta get past that part where you're sick. That's tough. You almost have to try to, if you're struggling, you don't know how to quit, get into a good detox. Some of them are bad. I'm gonna tell a story. I went to one in the centers here in Ocala, and one night I went in there, and guy next to me, I shared a room with another man. He was masturbating, next to me, and I finally said, "Man," I was like, "You got to cut that shit out," And he just kept on going. So I walked out, told the nurse, and she was like embarrassed to do anything. So I told her, I said, "This, I'm sitting out here," and so I sat out there, whatever, in a common area. And then the next day, I called my wife. I said, "I'm not doing this. Screw it." I said, and I literally said I'd rather die than go back there. It was like a mental facility, and nobody goes there without a court order except for me. I check myself in there, so I checked myself right out. Then the next time, she got me into it was an actual hospital detox where, nurses, doctors, they gave me a protocol, which is a lot of medication. Usually Librium they give alcoholics, and that's what they gave me there. They slowly detox you off of it. It's a heck of a lot easier. I had almost no withdrawal symptoms. Just, you gotta almost learn to live life again. I didn't know how to deal with anything. Everything is a big deal. It's a nightmare. I'm stressed out about this, and you gotta really learn and just have a little faith. And I still got problems today, but there's nothing I can't. We'll figure it out. And just I got to preach that, doing the next right thing. And I hope these videos. I hope somebody gets some enjoyment out of it, and maybe a little bit of help. And I feel that especially people that are addicts and alcoholics, you're not going to get sober if you don't help other people. And that's another thing. We got to pass this forward and really uplift everybody, because I spent a lot of my life being negative, and I still got a warped sense of humor, and I'm a little bit of a jerk, but I got to be honest and just live a truthful, good life from this day forward. That's going to keep me sober, I believe. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. This is a new channel. We'll see what happens. Have a blessed night.